Welcome once again to some 0K action. It's going to be a 5 vs 5 team game on the Inculta map, and as I'm casting this, there's actually been an update, a pretty recent update to 0K, mostly for balance. I've still got several games that I played before that update has taken place, so what the hell. You've seen these games should be slightly less unbalanced, in particular the use of the Panther tank. So we'll see if the Panther is used in this map. Actually, as you can see, it's pretty flat basically, and we'll just skip the pre-game chatter, and bam, we are off. So bottom 10 we got Lightman, myself, Samajura is going with airplanes, Lord River going with something, Terakala going with cloaky bots, got light vehicles from Mikoryuk. As for myself, I'm going for light vehicles as well. Our opponents, on the other hand, we've got Carpal Tunnel building up some infrastructure, Warpig going for light vehicles, Sabita doing something, Mini Shadow Storm going for light vehicles, and we've also got heavy tanks for Lord Tame, I believe, so we probably will be seeing freaking Panthers. We'll see how that works out. In any case, we also got cloaky bots for Sabita. Finally, we got Carpal Tunnel deploying his own cloaky bots, short bots from Lord River, and there we go. We'll see what happens. My initial darts are going to come in. Are they going to be able to do any damage? Nope. Unfortunately, the commander is going to do a great job just shooting over this little metal extractor. I should swear that these things used to be taller. It could just be me. In any case, another one of my darts just going around doing a bit of scouting, trying to do whatever damage it can. It's not going to be able to do too much though, although it might be able to get some shots on the metal extract. Unfortunately, the commander for Warpig is coming in, which really sucks, and yeah, there goes my guy there. So, well, spotting a bit. But then again, that's kind of what this Avenger is also doing for Samajur anyway. So, we'll just see what happens. So yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary, just a couple of scouts being sent by myself. Just mostly raiders being built out. Actually, just having a look at that heavy tank factory. Okay, not currently building anything just yet. We've got some light defences for Lord Tame. I was surprised they didn't actually put a defender just in front of the raider tower on top of the hill, but well, what can you do? Is the Avenger? Oh, never mind, something was shooting at it. Oh, okay, Jeffro, of course. So just appears to be just one single Jeffro just to ward it away. And there we go, let's see what will happen. As you can see, we're just expanding. Nothing too crazy, as you can see. After that initial assault, I've just got a Scorcher and a Darts just lurking around, just spotting, making sure that nothing comes away, and I've also got a quick Lotus as well, which should provide some measure of defense, I suppose. Indeed. I actually got a quick Shadow as well by Samajur. We'll see how that works out, actually. Unfortunately, we are going to get some anti-air defences being set up on a couple of areas of the map, mostly just the left though. Well, on the right we've also got the defender. The middle is bizarre enough kind of open though, just as its Lotuses. Indeed. And none of us have gone heavy tanks though. So this should be interesting. I think going with... I don't know, I don't think we should have gone with so many... Actually, wait a minute. Allied vehicles. Okay. Not sure how good it would have been going with cloaky bots, but whatever, we'll see what happens. In any case, opponents definitely warding by raiders away. One of Slasher getting destroyed, which sucks, but I do have another Scorcher here, another few actually, and actually, if I'm not careful, these guys might actually bypass me entirely and maybe go to town on my infrastructure, but thankfully nope, I actually do manage to ward them away. I just need to get my Scorchers and all that into just into a group to attack them all at once. Probably wasn't really necessary for them to attack there, but what the hell, my commander finishing off at the very least. We've got a nice bit of salvage as well, so we'll just see what happens. Just having a look at the heavy tank factory, we've just got a Kodachi being produced. Anything else? Yep, Panthers of course. God, such a bizarre tank actually. But anyway, and of course a couple of, yep, here come the other raiders from Warpig. Straight through my economy, just like that. Well, at least my raider tower is still working. As you can see, our raider coverage actually is not too shabby, and as for the opponents, yeah, it's pretty good as well, so there we go. Unfortunately, yeah, these Scorchers definitely are doing loads of damage to our infrastructure. Unfortunately, we're not really being able to inflict anything quite the same on our opponents, which really sucks to say the least, but well, I think we're going to need to infantry, those guys. Yeah, this is definitely going to tip things in our opponent's favour. Will they be able to... Really? This can try to fire there. But anyway, will they be able to carry through this advantage to a more advantageous endgame as well, or will we be able to push them back? We'll just have to find out. In the case, yeah, definitely a pain in the ass. Oh, okay. Definitely pain in the ass raider units. I'm trying to make some sort of raiding happen myself, it seems. Actually, I might be able to. All I needed to do was just to send one along the sides there. Ah, I still got the Lotus there. Although, the solar collectors and all that, I might have been able to maybe get some trick shots even if I put a raider around there, but unfortunately I did not. Instead I'm sending them exactly where I'm not supposed to, and that's in the middle of fucking enemy defenses. Jesus, what the fuck was I thinking there? Oh well, it's all learning experience. That will certainly weaken my hold on left, as you can see. I do have some paltry amounts of defences being set up, but not too much to say the least. I probably should have put this Lotus a bit further forward. But what can you do? Probably going to be putting a second one over now. Battle Raging on for the middle, and well, actually this Stinger will be able to take out quite a few of the enemy's units, even almost taking out the Commander. I think the Commander was just being sent out to tank damage, actually, most likely. But unfortunately, yeah, they do have a couple of hammers, which are just going to hammer our position, bizarrely enough. Even the Warrior actually managing to get some shots off on the Rocco. I don't think it was being marked right properly there, to say the least, because basically it should just be able to keep kiting the Warrior. But in any case, we do have the counter-attack. Oh, what do you know, even? Oh, okay, interesting place there. Yeah, even in that little counter-attack by our ally there, but unfortunately Stardust, interestingly enough, being put on higher terrain there. I suppose it does give a slight range boost, makes it a bit harder to target, and apparently it can actually do a good job in reaching down there. As you can see, its gun points down pretty easily, and enemy guns, well, the guns that try to attack that will have trouble getting back up there. In any case, the left is indeed in trouble, as you can see. God knows what the hell I'm doing. Okay, there we go. I'm going to be setting up a couple of darts just to try to go up against the slashers, and the thing is, slashers are kind of really good against raiders. Let's just have a look what they have to say about them, actually. Yes, fast moving raiders indeed. I mean, if their missiles didn't track, then my raiders would be perfect. Otherwise, yeah. Indeed. So yeah, I probably should have sent in a couple of assault units and maybe a couple of actually a couple of riot units as well behind the assault units against the slashers, and a couple of raiders just to swarm the Ravagers. But the way I handled this was pretty shockingly bad, to say the least. As you can see, we are mostly holding on the middle and right, but yeah, this flank here is just completely collapsing, as you can see. I'm actually morphing my support striker, bizarrely enough. Got a lightning bomber coming in, managing to disable one Ravager, but also disabling a couple of mine things as well. Even a random convict for some reason, not so bad. Well, the Commander will do some damage. I suppose it's better than nothing. Indeed, and yeah, I should not have morphed him, really. Whoops. So yeah, definitely, I'm not sure what the hell I was thinking this round, but there we go. Looking back on it, it definitely is going to be quite the learning experience. And yeah, I definitely would have needed a few raiders just to take out these Roccos. Probably not the Scorchers. I think maybe a couple of darts, really. Much faster, much more fragile, but at the same time they should have an easier time dodging these rockets as well. That's what the hell, I suppose. Scorchers aren't too bad either, it's just they have a bit of a harder time catching up, as you can see, because they are a bit slower. Unfortunately, opponents establishing a nice strong point of slashers, even got a forward placed Ravager just to keep a lookout on things. And yeah, left is basically collapsing. Just having a look what's happening elsewhere. Battle is raging on in the middle, nothing much happening on the right, although a whole bunch of Panthers though, they could try to rush the defences. We'll see what happens. In any case, yeah, Bandits versus Warriors, I believe. Yep, definitely not a very good trade at all. Raiders versus Riot Bots, yes. Not sure what he was thinking going like that. Yeah, these shorter bots would have been perfect, but yeah, sacrificing way too many Raiders for no particular gain, really. Yeah, well, what can you do? Actually, they might have been able to go around and take out the artillery like that, but yeah, unfortunately not quite the case. If you just sent in maybe just one Raider just to probe, just to find out where the Glaives and all that were, they maybe try to attack from the side. So the Glaives and the the warriors, but oh well, what can you do? My commander's probably not going to last too much longer, and yeah, these slashers are, well, actually, that shield can take a bit actually. But in any case, yeah, they're just going to tear through my lines, and really, I mean, given how things are basically relatively even along the rest of the front line, and this will pretty much mean most likely the end of the game. So a bit of a shoddy defense on my behalf. I threw away way too many. Actually, where's my commander? Oh, there he is. I threw away way too many units against things that they were not meant to be used against, and yeah, definitely screwed up on manoeuvring in general. I could have gotten some free shots at the enemy's economy, which kind of sucks, and also morphing my commander was a bit of a waste as well. Here come the Ravagers, and you can bet your ass they're going to finish me off most likely. Just having a look at what else is happening. Well, we do have some reinforcements coming in, some cloakies coming in from Tarkala. Even a quick, okay, never mind. Tarkala decided not to build the fusion reactor, rather to finish it. It's almost or rather over half done actually, so I'm not sure what the hell I was thinking. In either case, yes indeed. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't hold, which kind of sucks, as you can see. So I might just fast forward a bit since not much else is happening. We do have a couple of probes here and there in the middle, but mostly, yeah, this is just opponents coming in, sweeping in through the underbelly. And they have it going to be resigning. Bam, down we go. So an interesting game though, quite the learning experience. At least I'll know better what to do next time. So there you go, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all next time. Okay, welcome once again to some 0K action. It's going to be a team game on the Vals Marinaris map. Interesting name, and I will just skip the pre-game chatter. And let us go onwards. So I believe it was 9 versus 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yep. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same on the other team as well. Indeed, yes. So we'll just see what everyone's going for. Left team versus right team. Left team we've got Mini Shadowstorm, Tech A Umnu going with Cloaky bots. We've got Connor Table going with Spiders. Short bots for Oh My God, Cloaky bots for Devo, Mikuryuk going with Spiders, Sponge going with Light Vehicles, Lightman, myself going as Cloaky bots, not too surprising given the terrain there, and we've also got Jump Jets for Klonj, which should be interesting to see in action, seeing as I don't think I've ever used Jump Jets before myself. But in any case, we've got Cloaky bots for Svatopluk on the right here, Sandra with whole bunch of nats, but in any case he's going to be going with gunships. Terakara with heavy tank factory, yep, got Spiders for Wallace, got that font. Samajor going with planes, Hailwar going with Cloaky bots, light vehicles for Warpig, Regos going for short bots, and the Madlo Krizzers going for short bots as well. Just a very important note as well, as you can see, none of us have got any aircraft, and in a team game, the vast majority of the time, at least one player is going to need freaking aircraft, so the fact that we don't have any ourselves is pretty bad to say the least. So you can probably guess how this is going to turn out, especially since they've got both types of aircraft. They've got both the gunships and the airplanes as well to cover their air needs. No, whatever, we'll see what happens. The Sponge is going to be soaking up a bit of damage, maybe. Nope, no, Kadashi's going to be moving a bit back and forth, being a bit indecisive as to where to actually go, but no, they're going to eventually just retreat by the looks of it. Hey, wait a minute, they did have a, I think, is there, oh yeah, we actually do have a heavy transport coming in as well. To be a pain in the fucking ass, why not? And I think he is actually going to kidnap a commander as well. Well, we'll see what happens in the case Kadashi's coming in, and as you can see that because they're actual, well, heavy tanks really, well, heavy raider tanks really. Wow, okay. They really can take quite a bit of damage for raiders, to say the least, although they eventually do get taken out, not before dealing a bit of economic damage. Okay. Okay, I want to capture that, it seems. Well then, we'll see how that works out. The okay, we do have the transport being sent out. We'll We'll see how Oh My God is going to react to this, given that he's actually building a storage, which is basically something you should almost never build, especially at this point in the game. What the... Oh, that's right. You could probably guess that he's going to... Yep. He's probably going to get his commander kidnapped. Wow, these paralyzer drones do ridiculous amounts of paralyze damage. For fuck's sake. Yeah, the single vandal is definitely not going to be enough there. And yeah, probably would have been better off just going straight for the transport. Probably still wouldn't have shot it down with a single anti-air bot, but still would have had more of a chance, and there goes his commander, so... Of course, we would have known that they would have been going for the gunships and the airplanes, and probably would have even known about the Vindicator if we had our own aircraft for scouting, but unfortunately we did not, and that's... well, we'll have to see how that works out. As you can see, that's definitely going to make things very interesting for us, not having anything in the air and losing a commander as well, I believe. Yep, just going to get dropped down and yep, stunned to hell and back by these gnats. So apparently it only takes 4 of them to stun a commander, and they do it pretty damn quickly. So it really sucks to say the least, but well, he's eventually going to get taken out. Bam. Taken out all the gnats with him, but still. Oh, that was good. That's bad indeed. Alright, well, see what else is happening in the battlefield here. I think we had the Venoms stunning themselves, bizarrely enough. Because I don't see anything else that could stun them. Oh wait, we do have Panthers though. Are those from the enemy? Yes, they certainly are. God, those things are such a pain in the ass. Oh no, wait, no, those are from us, it seems. Oh no, no, actually no, that's from the enemy as well. Whoops. Okay, yeah, that is from the enemy. Alright, so things are relatively steady in the other parts of the map at the very next. Oh, sorry, at the very least. And okay, danger. This is next. So my commander probably going to attempt to kidnap him as well. I don't know. In any case, yep, definitely going to be salvaging from him. God damn, that's not a Banshees though. Where the hell are my anti-air units? Great, I've got none at all. Great, just great indeed. Ah well. Just have to see what happens, I suppose. A couple of hermits coming in to do a bit of damage. Actually, are those ours? No, they're not, are they? Damn it. Oh no, yes they are actually. Well, they should just charge forward, really. I mean, there's nothing really. There's a couple of bandits, I suppose, but really, with our own glaives to support. Really, we should be able to take them out, so we're going to have an arsenal attack coming in there. I believe the transport is probably going to be coming in eventually as well. Still no anti-air, which is probably going to be my undoing, but we'll see what happens though. Yep, here comes the Vindicator. Opponents, unfortunately, are managing to seize these middle points here, and yeah, they're stopping us from doing the same, although this builder probably could be a little bit further away though, to say the least. Oh well, what can you do? And, okay, never mind, apparently just going to be doing his own scouting and being a pain in the ass with his fucking lasers. These fancy lasers, and yep, my commander's going to get kidnapped as well. Not bad, not bad. Really needed to bring in some anti-air. I mean, and come on, I even had fucking warning that I disregarded. Oh, great. And really, I couldn't really have prevented it at that particular point, but I could have prevented it a bit earlier if I had some fucking anti-air there at the very least. In any case, North is in the trouble. Indeed. South is in the trouble. And I do actually receive a bit of... yeah, there we go. Yeah, a bit of advice on what to actually do. Yeah, the thing is, the transport cannot pick up units that are moving, but the paralyzer drones will actually paralyze you. Pretty quickly, so you basically need anti-air really, unless if you're just facing the transport on its own, in which case yeah, you can just afford to move the commander pretty damn easily. But in any case, we do have an Astral counter-attack on the top here. Salt bots blasting the crap out of bandits. It looks like, yeah, bandits. Lotus being built in haste, but I don't think it's going to be ready in time. Oh, never mind, it's not even being built actually. And in any case, it's going to get destroyed. Not bad. Not bad. And these slashes probably get destroyed very quickly if it wasn't for the fact that we've got these fucking banshees coming in. So as you can see, this game can pretty well be summed up as what happens when you don't have any fucking anti-air on the field and the opponents go for airplanes, and you do not. This is what happens basically. They've got pretty much complete mastery of the sky. They managed to kidnap 2 commanders. They're going to have okay, they already did actually salvage their resources from both of them. They're definitely going to have pretty damn pretty damn big advantage, to say the least. Ah, man, that sucks. Ah, well, what can you do? Pork this, so it's going to be a bit tricky since we're holding on to it at the moment. Do have a couple of Venoms coming in. Should have sent in a couple of Assault Bots ahead of them. But whatever, I suppose they'll take out the Defender eventually. Although we have to watch out for the Stardust. I'm pretty sure the Fleas, though, they should be able to take out the Defender without getting caught up in the Stardust's... Oh, that was lucky. In the Stardust's fire, but unfortunately a few of them did get caught up. And there we go, the Fleas will actually finish it off. Being finished off by Light Raider units. Not bad, not bad. Down he goes. Unfortunately though, here come the Banshees, and we've still got no fucking anti-air cover. Just having a look. Okay, we do have, okay, a little bit of anti-air cover, but it's not exactly forward, so down goes that. Stardust is still alive. We'll see how this anti-air fares against Banshees. Actually, it is managing to do a bit of damage, and we do have the Razor's Kiss as well, so definitely going to be warding them away, thank God, but we definitely do need some more mobile anti-air, to say the least. We do have a Behemoth being built, only by a single builder though, definitely, well, yeah, I'm at the bottom, so I should have tried to help out that, but I will. I suppose we've got something else to worry about in terms of these, oh, okay, anyway, in terms of the Raiders that are coming in, and especially so because we do not have any... Okay, there we go, I've got one right bot coming in, but we don't have any other right bots. There are... Never mind, I actually do have one there. And wow, this guy... Now there's a juicy target indeed. I really hope to God he does not get caught by the transport. We do have crap loads of Banshees coming in, and still no anti-air, despite what happened. I did not build any anti-air, neither did my ally Klon, or Devo for that matter. Oh my God, and there goes the commander. So they just sniped him off basically, they didn't even bother to lift him up. Ridiculous. What the hell does this guy have anyway? Okay, he's a Bombard commander with assault cannons. And he did change them into plasma artilleries. Okay, so yeah, basically just dedicated artillery commander. Actually, wait a minute. Okay, we have a couple of damage boosters, so not just aiming to fire as far as possible. And yeah, pretty damn decent range actually, Jesus. Not bad. Bam. Actually, enemy units can take a bit of damage, and we got a bloody crowd coming in as well. Got a problem comm, eh? Yes, we... Actually, no, that's not the comm. Where the hell's the enemy comm that they're referring to? I didn't know. We do have one commander here. And not really sure which other commander they're referring to. Well, let's have a look. He's level 4. Flamethrowers with advanced targeting systems. Well, actually, wait a minute. 448. Wow, that's kind of funny to have on flamethrowers, to say the least. Well, we'll see how that goes in action. In either case, yeah, we are having trouble trying to penetrate the right side. Actually, do have a couple of units. Actually, are these our units? No, they belong to the enemy. Well, in either case, we are having trouble trying to secure this ridge there. They actually could try to deploy some defences. Thankfully, though, we do have... okay, fine, we've got some trenches coming in, but they need some ground support, for fuck's sake. Need a bit of both, not just, you know, too much of one or the other. But anyway, yeah, we do have a... What is his name? Connor Table, or Cone Table, trying to... advance forwards, but I don't think he's really going to be able to do it, so... Yeah, we've got control of the ridge at the very least, mostly just light forces to worry about, a couple of thugs and all that. Nothing too fancy, but at the same time, what we've got there will not exactly repel us. These guys are going to be progressing forward. We just have to see... Man, you gotta love that thing. Okay, we just have to see who will be the victor in that battle. We'll just focus on what's happening on the top actually. We do have some stuff happening on the bottom, but we'll just see what's happening here. So a couple of guys getting stunned from Regos, from the enemy team, yep. And his short blob is thankfully not looking too fearsome at the moment, although yeah, it'll only be a matter of time before it builds up to something really annoying. Yeah, too many AA now, of course. Now we've got an overreaction of AA. Oh, okay, and it's too much static anti-air as well. We needed a bit more mobile anti-air instead to actually accompany the troops. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Got this guy, not really sure what the hell he's actually... Ah, okay, that's right, he's on the flamethrowers. Ah, okay, and interesting use of the spider units actually. Very nice indeed. It definitely reminds me that I should try to terraform a bit more often myself, to say the least, because units in this game, they actually do get a range bonus the higher up they are, with the exception of gunships and aircraft, of course. Well, I think that's actually the case anyway. In any case, good job putting him up here. He's just going to be able to sit up there, and stuff is going to have major problems trying to fire up there. He could easily get up and down from there because he's a spider, and well, he'll be vulnerable definitely to getting swarmed by enemy spiders. But still, good job there, and he's continuing to raise... Really? He's continuing to raise this. He's even got a dead rector on the side, not bad. Almost turning this thing into a makeshift artillery piece, really. Oh, that's good. Actually, the crowd's still not finished yet, I just noticed. Whoops. Well, in any case, we are still... well, we're not quite finished just yet. We are managing to push forward slowly but surely. Actually, those are scives. Slowly but surely. On the bottom there, I think I'm being a little bit too zealous sending in these various units without proper support, but there we go. I'm going to be inflicting a bit of economic damage, and I do thankfully have a little bit of anti-air. 2 whole Jeffros. That'll certainly make a whole fucking difference. Well, it'll be better than nothing, I suppose. Opponents are going to be responding with their own... Right, those are our raiders, I think. No, they're not. Huh. Where are they? Damn it. The sponge. Okay, yeah, they are our raiders, no problem. Well, opponents are mostly just going to be responding with a couple of heavy units, and of course the Krauser, which is basically going to go to town on my units. I've got... I don't even know where the hell my anti-air is. Did it get taken out? Oh no, there it is. So it's... yeah, it's too far to even really do anything. My guys are just going to have to retreat. For some reason I've got a riot bot coming up, but in any case, these Jeffros are definitely not enough. I definitely need to be bringing out some dedicated anti-air units, and an eraser with shield bots, definitely a big pain in the ass, and a long-range commander with his own shield, it seems, not bad. Well, long-range flamer commander with his own shield, should I say. Great, now they're just definitely starting to push us back with the combination of shields, and if we had our own airplanes, at the very least, then yeah, just a couple of stiletto runs, disable the crap out of this ball, and then yeah, we just come in and destroy them pretty easily. Then this 4C can be picked off relatively easily. Outlaws and all that. Linked to a fug, yeah, we can pick that off relatively easily without having to do anything too special, but at the very least we are managing to hold them back, mostly with through the use of heavy assault units. These guys actually might as well just try to move inside the shield ball, really, given how close they are to it. I'll just try to move in as much as possible. That's how well they got their own Zeals as well to be a pain in the ass, and now they're just going to push us back on the top. The crowd managing to push us back on the bottom as well. Things are definitely well, they're not looking too bad for us, but at the same time we are steadily losing ground, and really it definitely highlights the need for anti-air, of course, and of course for planes in team games as well. So there you go, quite the learning experience indeed. Also another learning experience is the flamer is doing crap loads of damage. Oh, that's right, they actually do bonus damage versus shields as well, bizarrely enough. Not really sure what the hell DDM is. But yeah, that's a very interesting commander to use, actually. Very interesting indeed. We actually have a Doomsday machine being built up. Didn't recognise it from its outline alone. These things, I don't know, their range is not really that great. I mean, granted, they do quite a bit of damage, as you can see, but they just cost so much. Their range is pretty pitiful, I mean, really. And it's going to take forever to finish as well. They probably won't even be finished by the time they attack on them. They do seem to be giving us a moment's respite at the very least. They don't seem to be too confident in their abilities. So who knows, we might actually be able to pull a comeback. We'll see what happens. That Crab is definitely not going to be able to pull off any comeback. Sitting around there taking damage like that, it's finally starting to retreat back into the shield ball, and yeah, should just be able to sit tight and yeah, do a bit of damage. from the safety of its shield. And what do you know, we might actually be able to finish this thing in time. The only problem is though, is they can bypass it. In fact, they can actually go through the top. I'm not sure if shield bots can do that, but they can go through the top, or really just go down this way to assault instead. So yeah, not really sure if it was worth building that. Seems a bit impractical actually. In any case, yeah, we do have a whole unit here. One glaive and one Jeffrey. Well, that makes all the fucking difference. Actually, never mind, that was the enemy glaive that took me out. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Actually, Fella managing to do quite a bit of damage. Definitely needs to be linked up to the other shield walkers because it does drain its own shield energy for its guns there, and yeah, it should be right near these convicts. To say the least, and now it's just going to get stunned to hell back, and here comes the crowd anyway, so... Is it actually going to drop its bombs? Nope, I think it's going to try to go straight for the convicts instead. We actually do have chainsaws going after it, one chainsaw going after it. Nothing else in terms of anti-air, so really, god, this entire game we've needed more anti-air. Even, you know, when we saw what our opponents were doing, going from both gunships and planes, we still didn't really do much when it came to anti-air. We did have some static anti-air at the top though, but really, yeah, you don't really want that much. Indeed. You don't really want that much static anti-air really, unless if it's defending something incredibly important. I mean, granted that was kind of our front line and all that, but yeah. Really, we would have been better off just with more mobile anti-air. And the fact also, I noticed a few of allies, when they sent in their assaults, they also did it without proper anti-air support as well, quite a bit of the time, just due to the fact that all of their anti-air was concentrated in static defenses, and that cannot accompany your bloody attackers, which is not too good at all. There was Raider here. Okay, never mind, I think he wants me to put Raider there. Either case, still quite that little game indeed, actually, and we're definitely not out of the woods. But at the same time, we're not exactly we're not dead yet either. This crowd's being a massive pain in the ass though, to say the least. Bam. Thank God for artillery though. But now they've got their own assault tanks coming in, that's probably going to... Well, actually, never mind with the reinforcing glaives, yeah. Don't really have to worry too much about them overrunning our positions just yet until they start getting some more... right units to help out. But really our opponents are basically pushing us back on all fronts. The top has basically collapsed. The bottom, on the other hand, I have to admit, we're still, well, we're still going, so there you go. I don't know what the hell this guy is. Let's see, he's a support commander, Gauss rifle. Huh. Interesting, very interesting indeed. Alright, well. Okay then. Well, whatever. Okay, the green thing is actually his radar, I believe. So mobile radar is pretty good too. I don't normally go with that myself, but yeah, we are going to be unfortunately resigning. Because the top has completely collapsed. What they could have done better was having more mobile anti-air and actually sending it with their units when they were going for assaults and all that, rather than just throwing away their units like that. But oh well, what can you do? What the hell was shooting that? Jesus, surely not this guy. No, he's just got the flamethrowers. Flamethrowers, should I say. Okay, we actually got striders coming from the enemy as well. Bizarrely enough, we've actually even got the catapults being deployed, doing crap loads of damage. Not really sure if it was worth unleashing its payload there, but whatever. In any case, the top is going to fall pretty soon. Not much we can do about that, and with that, our hope will pretty much be dashed, really. We've got a Doomsday machine, which has actually been completely built, but really... That catapult is definitely well out of range of the Doomsday. It's definitely not going to be getting any closer. It seems to have a relatively fast reload time as well, actually. Interesting. And of course, yeah, continuing on with that Eraser. Yeah, the crowd definitely saved their ass. I mean, it's kind of more of a stalemate though, but at the same time, their air power is definitely making things very tricky for us, especially since we don't seem to be bringing in adequate anti-air power of our own. We've got a couple of other units we could be responding to a bit better, such as the sharpshooter and the Somo, but well, top is dead indeed. Well, the thing is, me and my allies in the bottom, if we didn't commit to the bottom, then they would have overrun the bottom instead of the top, really. So it just, in my opinion anyway, I think I actually mentioned that there, yeah. Really, we were committing ourselves fully to the bottom, and we were basically fighting the opponents to a stalemate. So if we sent anything really to the top, then... okay. Anyway, yeah, there we go. If we sent anything to the top, then the bottom would have just most likely fallen, given how it was basically on a razor's edge since the beginning of the rounds there. Still though, good game to opponents, plenty of awards being given out, even Grill Chef bizarrely enough to Wallace, presumably for his commander. Some more explosions happening somewhere else, but there you go. Until next time, this has been Dame Dudich, signing off.